Some places don't feel real. They're not on billboards. They're not in every guidebook. But once you see them, they stay in your head forever. Thailand has a way of surprising people. Just when you think you've seen it all, something unexpected shows up. It could be a quiet beach where the water looks too clear to be true, or an ancient temple hidden behind city walls, or maybe a waterfall that feels like it belongs in a fantasy movie. You might think you've heard everything about Thailand, but the truth is, most people miss the wildest parts. The kind of places that make you stop, stare, and just feel different. Not because they're loud or huge, but because they're strange, peaceful, beautiful, or just completely out of the ordinary. This is not about the usual spots with packed crowds and loud streets. These are places that many don't know about. Some are far from the cities. Some are in the middle of them, hiding in plain sight. Once you see them, it's hard to forget them. Number 1. Phi Phi Islands. The Phi Phi Islands look unreal. The water is clear and bright, almost glowing. The cliffs rise straight from the sea like they were cut with a knife. Everything here feels calm, even when there are people around. There are 2 main islands. Phi Phi Don is where people stay. It's small enough to walk across, but full of life. There are no roads, only paths. Boats bring in fresh food, and the air smells like the sea. Phi Phi Lay is where things feel untouched. No one lives there. It's known for Maya Bay, a spot with soft white sand surrounded by huge rocks. When the tide is low, the beach opens up like a secret waiting to be found. What's special here isn't just the beauty, it's the quiet moments. Like watching the sunrise while the waves barely move, or hearing nothing but the wind against the cliffs. Number 2. Phuket. Phuket is often busy, but there's much more to it than nightlife. It's the kind of place where you can stand on one hill and see both the mountains and the sea. The beaches are long, wide, and full of color. Each one has its own mood. Some are quiet, with calm waves. Others are full of music and people laughing. But if you move away from the crowds, you'll find places where the land feels untouched. The island also has temples that shine gold under the sun. They sit quietly, surrounded by trees, and seem almost forgotten by time. The sounds of the city fade as you walk inside. There are also markets that seem to appear out of nowhere. The smell of grilled meat, fresh fruit, and local spices fills the air. It's fast, loud, and full of energy, but somehow still feels warm and safe. Number 3. Downtown Bangkok. Downtown Bangkok feels alive 24 hours a day. The streets are always moving, lights always flashing. But even here, you can find places that feel like another world. Tall glass towers stand next to tiny street stalls. One minute you're walking past luxury malls, the next you're eating noodles on a plastic chair next to a busy road. That mix makes the city feel electric. But it's not all noise. Hidden between buildings are small temples, quiet gardens, and rooftop spots that look over the whole city. These places feel calm, even when the streets below are full of traffic. Bangkok's energy isn't just in how fast things move, it's in the way everything fits together. Old and new, loud and quiet, rich and simple. It's not trying to be perfect, and maybe that's why it feels real. Even the river running through the city tells a story. Boats float past as old wooden houses lean over the water. At night, the lights reflect off the surface, making it feel almost still. If any of this already feels unreal, there's still more to come. And if you're into places like these, quiet, strange, and a little hard to believe, you might want to stick around. Subscribing makes sure you don't miss the next one. Number 4. Nang Yuen Island. Nang Yuan isn't like other islands. It's actually 3 small islands connected by a thin strip of sand. When the tide is low, it looks like you can walk across the sea. The sand is white, almost glowing under the sun. The water is so clear that you can see fish swimming without going under. It feels like time moves slower here. There are no cars, no loud crowds, just a quiet beach, gentle waves, and green hills in the distance. The air is clean, and the sky stretches forever. From the top viewpoint, the view is unreal. You see all 3 islands and the sand connecting them. It's the kind of view that makes people stop talking. People come here for the peace. You can swim, sit in the shade, or just watch the water move. There's not much to do, and that's the point. It's one of those rare places where doing nothing feels right. Number 5. Koh Tao Island. Koh Tao feels like a hidden world. It's smaller than most islands, but packed with quiet magic. The name means Turtle Island, and sometimes you'll see one swimming close to shore. The water around the island is full of coral, and the colors underwater are just as bright as the sky. People often visit to see what's below the surface, but even without diving, there's plenty to see. The land is green, with small hills rising behind soft beaches. Tiny huts sit between trees, and at night, you can hear the wind through the leaves. What makes Koh Tao special isn't just the nature, it's the feeling. Things are slower, people walk instead of drive, smiles last longer. Even the waves seem to take their time. There are spots on this island where you can sit for hours without seeing anyone else. Just you, the water, and the sound of trees moving in the breeze. Number 6. Wat Phra Kieo Grand Palace. Right in the middle of Bangkok sits something that feels like another time. Wat Phra Kieo and the Grand Palace aren't just old buildings. They feel powerful, as if the walls themselves hold stories. The rooftops shine in the sun, covered in gold and glass tiles. Every surface has detail, carvings, statues, bright colors. It's hard to look away. The temple holds the Emerald Buddha, a small statue with big meaning. People come from all over the country to see it. Inside, it's quiet. The outside noise disappears as soon as you step in. The Grand Palace next door is just as impressive. Tall spires rise over the city, and the walls tell stories through paintings and sculpture. Some parts are closed off, but just walking around the edge feels special. Number 7. Statue of Buddha in Phuket. Up on a hill in Phuket, the big Buddha watches over everything. It's 45 meters tall, made of white stone, and stands with a calm face that never changes. The road up winds through green trees. Once you reach the top, the air feels cooler, the wind softer. You can see the island from every side. Beaches, buildings, mountains, all from one place. The statue itself feels still. Even when people walk around, take pictures, or light incense, the place stays quiet. Monks in orange robes walk by, heads bowed. Bells hang from the trees and move in the wind, making soft sounds. Many come here for peace, not just to look, but to feel something. Even those who don't follow the faith feel the weight of it. Something about the size, the silence, the view. It all stays with you. Number 8. Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai sits in the north, surrounded by mountains. It's cooler, quieter, but full of life. The old city is wrapped in walls and a moat, like something from a story. Inside the walls, narrow streets lead to small temples and open courtyards. Some temples are hidden behind houses. Others stand tall, with golden roofs shining in the sun. The city feels calm. Locals smile and take their time. Street markets open in the evening, with soft music, warm lights, and the smell of food in the air. Outside the city, things get greener. Hills turn into mountains. Waterfalls run through thick forests. Elephants live in protected areas, where people can see them without causing harm. In the early morning, the air is cool and smells of earth and flowers. Monks walk barefoot, carrying bowls. People offer food quietly, with heads lowered. Chiang Mai doesn't rush. And that's its power. Number 9. Golden Buddha at Buddha Memorial Park. At Buddha Memorial Park, thousands of golden statues sit in silence. All look the same, sitting cross-legged, hands resting in prayer. It stretches far, a sea of gold faces, each one still. The main statue towers above the others. It shines in the sun, standing tall against the sky. Around it, the smaller ones seem to guard it, almost like an army made of peace. There are no loud voices here, just wind, birds, and quiet footsteps. People walk slowly between the rows, many stopping to kneel or sit. It feels like time moves differently here. The park is wide, with green trees and open skies. It's not crowded. Number 10. Koh Kam Island. Koh Kam doesn't feel real. It's small, quiet, and almost hidden from the world. Black volcanic rocks stand against soft white sand, like two places mixed into one. The water is clear, almost glass. When the sun is out, the sea glows light blue. You can see fish without moving. Some just float, others swim in little groups. The island is protected, so only a few people are allowed each day. That keeps it peaceful. There are no hotels, no roads, just nature and silence. The sand feels soft underfoot, and the rocks stay warm in the sun. You can walk around the whole island in under an hour, and every corner looks different. What's strange is how quiet it stays. Even when people laugh or splash in the water, the sound doesn't carry far. It feels like the sea is holding everything still. Koh Kam is the kind of place that doesn't need much. Just being there is enough. Number 11. Pattaya. Pattaya is known for noise and lights, but there's more to it. Behind the clubs and crowded beaches, there are places that feel calm and strange. One is the Sanctuary of Truth, a wooden building taller than many towers. Every inch is carved with figures, faces, animals. No nails were used, just wood fitted together by hand. The whole place feels alive. It's quiet inside, dark and cool. Outside, you hear waves hitting the shore. It's like the city stops just outside the walls. There are also hills around Pattaya, with views of the bay. From the top, boats look like toys, and the city feels far away. At night, the beach glows with lights from bars and fire shows. But walk just 10 minutes away, and the sand is empty. Just stars and sea. Pattaya is loud and soft at the same time. It depends on where you stand. Number 12. Erawan Waterfall. In Erawan National Park, water flows down 7 levels of stone. Each level has its own pool, each one clearer than the last. They call it the 7-tiered Erawan Waterfall. Some pools are wide and still, others are small and hidden behind trees. Fish swim close to your feet. The water feels cold, even when the sun is strong. The rocks are shaped by time. Some are smooth, others jagged. You can climb from one level to the next, and each one feels more quiet than the last. The air smells of water and earth. Trees hang overhead, and sometimes the light breaks through the leaves in just the right way. People speak softly here, like they don't want to break the peace. Kids laugh, feet splash, but nothing feels loud. At the top level, the view opens up. You see green hills in the distance, and white water falling like a curtain. It's not just beautiful, it's calm, it's cool, and it stays with you. Not everything has to be loud to leave a mark. Sometimes it's the quiet places, the ones people almost miss, that stay with you the longest. Thailand is full of those moments, a view, a sound, a feeling you didn't expect. These places don't just look different, they make you feel something different. You might not see them in every guide, but once you do, they're hard to forget. And the best part? They're real. Waiting. Still out there. Thanks for watching.